Ladies and gentlemen, your host for the evening, Kente Scott!
Yeah, Comedy Cafe. Oh, my, hand claps. What are we doing up in here? Comedy Cafe, good to see y'all. I'm your host, Kente Scott. For people at home, those were real hand claps. We got an audience now. Yes, thank y'all. Oh, my goodness. I am elated to have y'all. Yes, college words right off the gate. I am ecstatic to have you here. I am effusive with emulation. I don't even know. I'm starting to talk like Mike Tyson. I'm sorry. We ain't had an audience. We've been doing this for a good 4 months, and comics have been coming up here, and they've been professional and acting like there's an audience. So we just been pausing where y'all supposed to laugh, like, that's what it is. Yeah. So we appreciate y'all. And for the people at home that might not be able to see the audience, it's a socially distanced audience. You know, black folks be like, they got people there. This ain't Texas. No, it's not Texas. We got them socially distanced. We only have a few audience members. They signed up early. They responded to the email like y'all should have did. Y'all could have been here. You know, they ain't got nothing to do in the daytime because California's still halfway closed. Because I'm snitching on folks. I'm snitching on anybody who has left the house and I haven't left. Like, this is the furthest I've been. I live in Windsor Hills. Inglewood is the furthest I've been in a year. Like, I got the same tank of gas from March 13th of 2020. I filled up one good time. I filled up because I thought it was like the zombie apocalypse. I saw everybody taking toilet paper. I was like, well, they can have the toilet paper. I'm going to have this tank of gas. And I've had that tank of gas for the whole year. I don't understand. Partly is the reason why I don't understand why gas prices are going up. California, we ain't going nowhere. Why y'all can have the gas? You should have had the gas at 3 cents. Then we just would have been filling up for no reason. We just would have been getting gas cans. We'd have had gas vats at our house. Let me go and take pump number 5 to the house with me. Thank you. It's $300. This is mine. I appreciate you. Because I think gas right now is like $3.50 a gallon. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna wait till the cheap gas come back. I froze some from last year. I got this COVID gas. I'm gonna put in my car. We good. Good. Movies. I love movies. As y'all know, it's quarantine. So the thing I love about the pandemic is that I don't love it for the theaters, but the theaters, I didn't work for AMC. So yeah, I love it because now they put all the movies at the house as soon as they come out. Like, I've seen everything. I seen Wonder Woman at the house. I saw Judas and the Black Messiah at the house. I was in there like I could do this forever. Like I love this. This is amazing. Nobody talking when you don't want them to talk. Ain't nobody walking in front of your screen. I get my own popcorn. I didn't realize popcorn really only $1.50. Not like $12 like at the AMC theater. I'm like, it's the same vat of popcorn. It's good. I love it. I love all movies coming out. It's a movie coming out. I'm conflicted with it. I'm conflicted in my spirit, like, cause I love Eddie Murphy. Coming to America 2 is coming out. I'm gonna see it, but I'm nervous and excited at the same time, if that makes sense. Like, cause Coming to America 1 was a classic, like, hands down. My favorite movie of all time. Like, so I don't understand. Like, y'all not remaking Which Way Is Up. Y'all not doing Blazing Saddles 2. What are we doing here? Leave it alone. We not doing Stir Crazy 2. Why are we doing Coming to America 2? And the pandemic has allowed my analytical brain to go too far. So I've analyzed this whole plot. And there's holes in it. Like cavernous holes in this plot that I don't understand. Audience, y'all stick with me for a minute. Coming to America 1. Akeem had a bride, didn't want her. Said, I want to pick my own bride. He had bathers, royal bathers, beautiful, beautiful, amazing women. Didn't want them. He said, I'm going to go to Queens. I'm going to find me a wife. He got off the plane. They stole his luggage. They bought some clothes. They went to a club, found nobody, went to the Black Awareness rally, and fell in love with Lisa. Where in that 24 to 36 hours did he get excited about Leslie Jones and be like, yeah, beauty's on the inside. Leslie Jones. What do we? No, I don't know. Come on. That's part of my problem with it right there. I'm like, no. First of all, that don't make no sense. Second of all, when did he have time? He loved Lisa. This is how much he loved Lisa. He was a prince of one of the wealthiest countries in fictional Africa. He decided to work at McDowell's. McDowell's wasn't even paying McDonald's minimum wage. They was paying fake minimum wage. That means he was working for $1.52 an hour just to get close to Lisa. But in between time, somewhere in there, he said, "Hey, Leslie Jones, come on now. I don't believe it. It's not sitting right with my spirit." Secondly, the funniest part of coming to America was Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall playing the barbers. 30 years ago, these barbers were old. When he walked into the barbershop, they was old. Cuba Gooding was sitting in the chair getting his hair cut off. Like Eddie Murphy was cutting off locks. He wasn't even looking. Like Eddie, like Akeem went to the barbershop and he said, "I need to get my princess lock done." He said, "Okay, yeah." Cut off his ponytail and threw it behind him. Said, "That'd be $8. That's how they was cutting 30 years ago. 30 years later, they still alive. And not just alive, they cutting people's hair. No. One thing black men don't play with is their hairline. We ain't got it for long. We don't know if a bad haircut will ever grow back. So I'm not going to a 152-year-old barbershop just because they still there. No, I'm not doing it. It makes no sense. Plot hole. No, they could still be alive. Like they could just be sitting on the porch. Just have Mike T. Sharp on the porch. Just let all of them be on the porch talking trash like old black men do. But not cutting hair. Not walking into a barbershop like y'all still got customers in gentrified Queens. That means that barbershop rent is about $3,000 a month. You mean to tell me these old 152-year-old barbers are making $3,000 a month in haircuts? I don't believe it. I don't believe none of it. So that's why I'm going to watch it, but I'm nervous. And as you can see, Faithful Central audience, I have overanalyzed it a little too much, but it's my favorite, so it's going to have to be amazing. I'm just saying, I needed to be closer to Beverly Hills Cop 2 than another 48 hours, if you know what I'm talking about. You know, yeah, another 48 hours was another waste of time, is what it was. They should have just left it alone. So, Comedy Cafe, we appreciate y'all for being here. I'm your host, Kente Scott. You know how we do every month. I bring my funny friends to the stage. They bring the funny, and y'all laugh wherever you are to your heart's content. But this one, very special to me, my brother in comedy, the producer of the Comedy Cafe. He's also the writer-producer on the greatest at-home videos hosted by Cedric the Entertainer. Also the writer-producer on the greatest Super Bowl commercials hosted by Boomer Esiason. He's also the writer-producer on the Upshaws coming to Netflix real soon. He's a member of Faithful Central Bible Church. Y'all might have seen him in the parking lot. Y'all, please show some love for my man, my brother, Dino Shorte!
Thank you. My goodness. What a rousing round of silence. Thrilling. Okay, before I really get started, most of y'all out there know me. Y'all know I got my own issues with language, so this may be edited severely. So if I'm in the middle of saying something and then it looks like I'm about to say something that involves a word like, "So how's everybody doing?" Oh, Lord. I'm sorry, y'all. Haven't done stand-up in what feels like 200 years. But it's only been about a year. I'm shut down by COVID. COVID shut down. I didn't believe it was real this time last year, being the traditional black man. Oh, man, you know that ain't. Man, that's just something they be saying to try to, They always try to get us like that, you know. They gonna charge us, and then, you know, but it ain't hurt nobody. It's real. It's very real. A lot of stuff is real about it. The weight gain is real. They said COVID-19, I thought that was the name of the strain of it, but that's actually the beginning of the amount of weight that you're going to gain. I myself have COVID-30, trying to shake it. It ain't going nowhere. It's been a whole year. Can y'all believe it's been a year? It's been a year, a whole year, like a prison sentence for like your first DUI. Am I the only? Okay. I went to bed a year ago and woke up with gray hair. I have gained so much gray hair on but that's why I'm wearing this hat. I don't like hats. I'm wearing this hat so the lights don't bounce off my grays and look like the Aurora Borealis. Good Lord. COVID has been wreaking havoc, man. You know, but certain things I've read studies about certain things that have been occurring. You know, there have been a lot of pregnancies over the last couple of months. It's been a year, so give or take the first 2 months of, you know, getting through it. I guess a lot of us in our at-home time with one another, guess we found other ways to kill the time. Yeah, a lot of pregnancies, a lot of COVID babies. God, what you name your baby if it's happening during COVID time? Virusina? I don't know. Covidia? That sounds too close to chlamydia. That's not good. Sickly? I don't know. A lot of stuff happening in the news. We all tired of the news. We all just want happiness and everything. The vaccine is coming, all that good. Question, when did California become the sane state? California, the sane state. We the state that's got the most sense now. This is the state that had the crazy gangs of the 80s, you know, all kinds of crazy stuff. This is where Manson came from. Yet now, compared to other states, shall I say, Texas, we seem like the Albert Einsteins. We the safest and the sanest. They just kicking out. You don't have to wear a mask at all. You don't have no more masks. Even if you are committing a crime, no need to wear a mask. Don't hide your face. You're not going to get sick. You're not even going to get caught. Don't believe it. Somebody offered me a gig in Texas. I said, I will Zoom it. We will zoom, zoom. Good Lord. I like a lot of things, though, that have sort of come to pass during the pandemic time. It all hasn't been all bad. It really hasn't. If you live in L.A., you know, one of the good things about the pandemic was, you know, traffic. It completely died out. I mean, you could get anywhere relatively quickly in L.A., and, you know, traffic is so bad out here, it's internationally known. Now, man, you know, traffic is so bad, I used to think the 405 was a description of how long it took you to get wherever you're going to get, 4 hours and 5 minutes. Or it was a time when you could get on the freeway and travel with ease at 4:05 a.m. Any other time, it was terrible. But now it's been a lot a lot less traffic, which I can appreciate. Movies, stay-at-home movies have been great. You know, Netflix has just blown up. Everybody coming out with movies and great things. It's been great for the black cinematic genre. It's been wonderful. Love to see that, especially during Black History Minute. I hate Black History Month. Not the concept, but the idea that we ironically get a month that is actually the shortest month of the year. It just, something seems very wrong about that. No joke, I just don't understand it. I know historically it started as a week, so I guess we should be happy that we got, 2.5 other weeks to go along with it. But another good thing that's come about is the 6-foot social distancing. I rather enjoy that. For those of us who don't particularly like people or to be touched, 6-foot distance is really, I like that. Stay back. Keep back. Maybe I'm just a solitary person, but I don't need, that's why I never went to Summer Jam. Anybody, y'all remember Summer Jam? They'd be all up on, you couldn't, not for me. Stay back. 6-foot distance is really good. Even when we're past COVID, I'm still going to exercise my right to 6-foot distancing. And I think you all should too. Maintain safety. Masks. It's a great thing created by the pandemic and it stems from the pandemic. Masks. Masks are great. I'm going to wear one forever. Isn't it wonderful when you have on your mask and you walking along somewhere and you see someone and you don't have to smile? You can just look at them and they don't know if you're smiling or not. Masks are great. I'm particularly fond of mask wearing at places where food is served. We should have been doing that. I don't know if any of y'all ever been to Chipotle, but they just be scooping out and talking right over your food. That's not safe. Masks are great. Wear the mask. I'm gonna start sleeping in a mask. It's been a wonderful thing. This is interesting. I'm performing in a room of no people. I'm imagining the ghosts of comedy shows past here. But hey, we got to do what we got to do. I'm also doing everything I can do to hang on to my language. Because, I cuss. I'm from Georgia, and I'm old, so I will cuss for no reason. I will cuss while I'm cussing. It's been a lot of dangerous things happening during the pandemic. There's a certain segment of the population, won't mention any names or races, but a couple of our melon-challenged, melon-deficient co-citizens kind of lost some of their minds. Kind of lost, I don't know. Racism is not good. I don't care who does it. And I'm going to tell you the truth, some of the most racist people on the earth are black people. We don't like nobody. We don't even like other black people. If you ain't the right color black, we're going to have a problem with you. But that's not good. But even with that, we're not expecting time to magically travel back 40 years. What do they think is going to happen? All you racist, QAnon, right wing, what y'all think going to happen? Y'all think all the people of color just going to automatically say, you're right. You're right. 50 years backwards would be perfect. Let's go. No, that's not going to happen. That's why no matter where you go in California, you can't find a gun. Now, I'm not promoting violence. I would never do that. We're Christians. We must love one another. That's why everywhere, my weapon is my Bible, okay? My weapon is the Word, my Bible. And in the middle of it, I done hollowed out a place for my pistol. I'm going to hit you with that word. Sorry. I'm going to get excommunicated from this church. Yeah, man. For those of us who have been in relationships during COVID, I think I may have mentioned I'm married, my lovely wife. It's been interesting. You know, it's like you go through from one end of the spectrum to the other instantaneously. The other night I was in bed with my wife. She's asleep. I'm asleep. And I just woke up and I looked at her and I couldn't have been more thankful that she was in my life. I literally got weepy, and I got out of bed and I got on my knees and I prayed silently because I didn't want to wake her up because she's a monster when you wake up. I prayed silently, thanking God for my wife, and it just was such a beautiful thing. And then the next morning, we got into some kind of argument because, you know, she's an early riser and I'm not. And, you know, she'll get up at 4 and I'll get up at 8. And she expects me to have the same amount of energy when I get up as she has since she's been up. It don't work that way. She found a new program that she could do on her computer, and she was bouncing all around and all happy about it. And I'm stumbling through like Frankenstein, just waking up from another late night of writing. And I made the cardinal mistake of politely asking her, "Hey, sweetie, could you give me a moment?" Mistake. You can't, those are not words you give to a black woman of her age. Give me a moment. That moment turned into a week and a half. We have barely spoken to each other. The funny thing is, she thinks it's a punishment. I got to remember what I did to get that silent treatment. I dig that silent treatment. Sometimes it's not good. It's certain people that you want it from. You know, you might want it from your spouse or your boyfriend. You don't never want the silent treatment from your kids or your parent or your dog. If your dog just stopped barking, it's terrifying. Terrifying. I almost bought her a dog during the pandemic, but then I realized I wouldn't have been able to get away from either of them. But we getting through this pandemic, we doing it, we moving along, slowly but surely. Vaccine is coming. By a round of hands, let me see how many people getting the vaccine. 2 people out of 6,000. No, I'm definitely they get offered the vaccine at 7-Eleven. I would let me get a big gulp, some of your old hot dogs, and the first vaccine, please. It's always these cats are like, "Nah, man, you know that's how they do us. You know they don't, you know they want you to get that vaccine because that's how they gonna, you know, that them doctors, man, they want to get rid of us." Really, the doctors want to get rid of the way they make money. Yeah, man, you know, it's a conspiracy. They want to get, you know, they just want to get rid of us. All the doctors. Yeah, man. All them doctors want, you know, they want to get rid of black people. All the doctors. Yeah, man, all the doctors. Even the black doctors. The black doctors want to get rid of black people. These are the arguments I have amongst my family members. Hence the reason why I'm enjoying this isolation so much. I'm telling you, I'm still going to isolate when it's all over. I'm going to have one-man parties. I'm going to buy gallons of whiskey and just drink. Oh, can I say whiskey in church? But God is a forgiving God. Thank God. If he wasn't, boy, I wouldn't have made it past 8 years old. Good Lord. Couples, if you're in a relationship, now is not the time to get out of it. Because even if you break up, y'all still in the same house. So unless you got a palatial estate, you're going to be relegated to one room and she going to have the rest of the house. Or he. Let's make that clear. We're all one people. Love is love is love. Please, I'm married to a black woman. Sometimes I wish I was gay. I really do. If I could find a black man to take care of me the way that I take care of my wife, ooh, let me tell you, you could call me Shirley. I wear earrings. I stand differently. I do this a lot for no reason. The hand grab. Black women always, that's how things get created. That's how dances probably get created. Some black woman probably got mad. Gotta love them though. Black women are doing it. They the new thing. They saving the earth. Stacey Abrams, Kamala, what did I say? Stacey Adams, the Adams family. They kept her in the attic. Kamala Harris. Woo. Love them. They giving Meghan Markle a hard time, though. That's the black chick from England. How you get kicked out of England? I know they left. We left. We wanted to go. It was too much with the paparazzi. Y'all got kicked out. How'd that happen? She got relatives in Compton, right? You ever tried to evict somebody from Compton? We all gonna be on the news tonight, Sheriff. Tell you that right now, officer. Hey, Ray Dog, cut loose King. No, we ain't moving. We ain't never leaving. We've been here for 2 months. Nothing worse than black squatters. It's so quiet and peaceful in here. I feel like I'm doing stand-up at a day spa. It's lovely. Well, they've just given me the light, and I tell you, I couldn't be happier to get off stage. This has been a wonderful experience for me, and I wish everyone in attendance and not in attendance all the best. Stay safe, get your shot, and then get your shot and stay safe. My name is Dino Shorte, and good day to you all. No, hold your applause. Hold your applause. Come on. Too much. Stop it. Come on. All right.
Yeah, thank you. Show some love for the comedian. Hilarious. I want to appreciate y'all. Give a round of applause for yourselves for showing up. Thank you. I've been your host, Kente Scott. You can follow me on everything. Just put Kente Scott in there. I'm the only one going to pop up. My daddy gave me a very unique name. I can't get a day job, but I can definitely get the first one on Gmail. So if you want to be a part of the live audience, be like these live members so we can hear your live claps and make us be funnier up here on stage, which is almost impossible, but it happens. Text the word comedy to Faithful Central's text line, and you can be a part of our socially distanced, responsible audience. You got to be available for the times that we tape. And next month, April, is our 5-year anniversary, so we're going to do something a little special. It might be big special, it might be little special. I don't know yet. Depends on what the governor says we can do. But we're going to do something. We're going to be law-abiding, and we're going to do something. So if you want to be a part of the audience, like these beautiful members of our audience here right now, text the word comedy to Faithful Central's text line, and we'll get you on the list. My name is Kente Scott. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Comedy Cafe. Thank y'all for showing up, audience members. Appreciate y'all, Faithful Central. God bless y'all. Good night.